Hey diamonds and gems, I'm back with another quarantine tutorial. I wanted to do an easy eyeshadow look using one of my favorite palettes. It's the Jackie Aina's Anastasia palette. Now, the primary colors that you all will see me use from this palette is the Zam and the Wigglies. At least that's how I think you say it. So I'm going to just start off with the blender brush. And I am going to work in my crease area. I have to be very careful as I lay this color down because I don't want it to follow my foundation. Okay, and let me say this at the beginning. Allergy season has been kicking my butt, so just as soon as I put my foundation on, I blew my nose, and you can kind of see around my nose and my mouth is where the foundation broke down, but before it's all over with, I'll put it back. So this is the halo method. I also have another video that I would like for you all to check out if you have not seen me do this halo method before. It's pretty easy, beginner friendly. I'm using this flat MAC brush to just help me as far as with the precision in my outer corner because I don't want to go too far up to my brows with this eyeshadow look. So I'm just repeating the same halo method on my other side. That fluffy brush was too big, so I needed my flat brush to kind of again give me that precision and good placement that I needed in the inner corner. I told y'all my allergies acting up. My eyes are super dry. Excuse me. So now I'm just wiping off the extra color that's on that brush because I will use it later. Now you're going to see me use the color Zam. It's like a golden color. And I found that just me using my finger right here, I was able to really pack on this color. So as soon as I did that first swipe with the brush, I ditched it. Use your handy dandy finger. And sometimes when you use your finger, that also helps the eyeshadow from falling off on your face from the warmness of the finger. And actually I have concealer on my eyes, so it's kind of sticking to that pretty well. You give me a little bit of color, I think I'm all that. Okay, let's speed this up a little bit more. So now I'm adding color to my inner corner. Now that is a gold from the same palette, but this is titled Soleil. I wanted something a little bit lighter than what I put in the center. So right now I'm using a smaller blender brush because I want to add some depth to this look. And I will only be adding this to the outer corner. This is a clean blender brush that I'm using to just soften up the line on my crease. So I am alternating brushes now. You will see me go in with a smaller bullet blender to add in that darker brown, to add in that depth. And then I use more of my fluffier brush to actually diffuse that color and soften up those lines. So you can't see it, but when I'm using this blender brush, once I'm done with it, I'm taking a paper towel and rubbing it against the bristles to get the excess color off, because what I don't want to do is muddy up the look. Usually with eyeshadow looks, I keep this brush pretty clean because I like to have that brush to help me just soften up lines and blend the colors in. I probably need to buy another one of these brushes because I would never want to be without it. So what you just saw me use, I just pulled out another one of my faves. Another Anastasia palette, and this is the Modern Renaissance, and the color that I used in that palette was the Golden Orchid. I hope I said that right. I messed that up probably. Sorry. And I just wanted to again use that. It's like a lighter brown color just to soften up that line. Now I am going back in that first Anastasia palette, and I'm using that Wigglies just to make that wine color a little more brighter in the inner corner. And I'm just using this blender brush, and I'm lightly touching the gold as well as the Wigglies color. Now this is a MAC loose pigment that I have, and I wanted, now you really can't see it on the camera as well as I wish you could, but this just add a little more highlight to the center of that eye. Again, if you follow me, you know I like to play with lights and depths. I just love that combination as far as when it comes to eyes. Of course, you know I'm going to use my Cole Cosmetics felt tip eyeliner to help me get that cat eye I just love. Now this cat eye look, I'm keeping it pretty simple. I don't want nothing too dramatic. I probably should have cut this part off because honestly, as dry as my eyes are, y'all, sometimes it's hard for me to like see, and I'm trying to blink to kind of wet them joints up. I'm almost going out of frame. I'm gonna try to bring it back, y'all. It's coming together. It's coming into form. Right now I'm just using the mascara mainly to get like any gold shadow or any shadow out of my lashes. So when I put my false lashes on, it'll just be all clean black. Right now I am just using that Wigglies that I use on top, that reddish color, well, that wine color I will say. And when I go to add color in the inner corner of my eye, I'm going back with that Soleil, and you'll see that here in a second. Well, I lied. I'm actually using Credit. This is a darker brown color. This is the dark brown that I use in my crease. So I'm using that at the bottom of my lash line. So now I'm using this fine tip brush to actually get that Soleil. It's like a goldish color that I use in the very inner corner of my eye. You see how precise that brush is? I think I got that from e.l.f. Not expensive at all. I think this is an eyeliner brush. So, you know, that was quick. You know I can't let y'all see me do lashes on camera. You make me nervous, and I'm all over the place. So the lip liner that I'm going to use today is NYX, and it is called Cold Brew. And I'm just coloring in the perimeter of my lips and just bringing some of that color down. Every time I apply lip liner, I think about how will it look once I eat my lipstick off. So I'm using this Anastasia palette. It's a lipstick palette. And I'm using like a nudish color in there. I know I showed that pretty quick. Looking at this video, I'm thinking, I really like Anastasia. They probably need to send me some products. So I thought that this was a cute little nice simple ombre lip, but I wanted to add a little bit of gloss to this, so I'm going to use my Ulta Jelly gloss. I'm sorry, I almost said Jelly Bean. I'm not to that part yet, but I guess I'm kind of moving fast. So I'm just shading in that lip color with that pencil, making sure she's tight on those edges. Nothing worse than having lip color that does not go on the inside. So now there is the gloss. I'm only putting that gloss in the center of my lips and moving it around. I don't want it to take over. So I hope you all like this look. Please, if you did like the look, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. If you have not already, please subscribe. And I want to thank you all for your continued support of my channel. And I'm out. I'm about to go upstairs and just chill out while I look real cute. Please let me know what videos are you interested in seeing on this channel. All right, y'all, I'm out. Make sure you make it a great day. Deuces.